Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over the new team of the week, obviously heavily influenced by the playoffs. Also, guys, want to mention that every single Leafs game, that's right, no Sharks in the playoffs. I'm going to follow the Leafs throughout their run, as I think this is probably the best chance that they have at a cup since I've been born, so it's over 30 years. So we're going to do a watch party on my Twitch channel where we all chill out, watch the game. So if you're a Habs or Leafs fan or just want to watch with everyone, make sure you check me out on Twitch. So I guess tomorrow would be the first one. So again, I hope you come by for that. All right, guys, let's check out this week's team of the week. All right, so we'll start things off with basically the first line of Winnipeg Jets. So the 95 Kyle Connor, 6'1" with Workhorse and Gladiator. Kyle Connor cards have been pretty good throughout the year. This one will get up to 96 acceleration, 92 speed, and then his shot and everything else is basically at 99. Like I said before, guys, these are the kind of cards that you want to look to invest in as you're trying to still grow your team. If you can't afford the Team of the Year cards, these guys have sneaky good stats. I mean, the 92 speed is obviously a little bit low, but, I mean, everything else is max. So, a really good card in the 95 Kyle Connor. Moving on, we've got the 97 Mark Scheifele, 2 to Heart and Soul, 1 to shut down. And man, I really wish they would I can't wait till next year. I really think that they'll fix the face-off issue because you can almost use Mark Scheifele at center. Even at 88, if you have Heart and Soul activated, you could probably. 6'3", great size. Speed can get to 95, acceleration to 96, and then everything else is 99. This is a phenomenal card, and Mark Scheifele cards are always underpriced, so be on the lookout for this 97 Mark Scheifele. Then we've got the 95 Blake Wheeler, 6'5", 225, one of the best cards in NHL 20. Obviously, NHL 21 plays a lot different. 91 speed, 92 acceleration with Spark and Distributor, and then everything else is 99. This is only going to play well for you guys if you liked the Patrick Laine cards or the Mikko Rantanen or Anthony Mantha. If you didn't like those types of cards, this would definitely be a pass. He will play a little bit more sluggish than some of the other high-end right-handed wingers. Moving on, we've got the 97 Steven Stamkos, whose miraculous comeback into the roster and lineup has really propelled those Lightning over the... Man, first of all, can we just talk quickly about the Panthers and Lightning series? It reminds me of everything that the Sharks and Vegas series have been. Just an absolute great rivalry going on right now. It's super unfortunate what happened with Florida, with, them losing Ekblad. I would have loved to see them at full strength because, man, Florida is just giving them everything they can handle. But yeah, Kucherov and Stamkos coming back is just deadly. Anyways, this Stamkos card is basically maxed out. I have the 93 flashback still. This is a phenomenal card, especially with Thief. You could play him at center. A really good card. End game, you wouldn't have to get a better card than this, as this Stamkos is damn near perfect. Moving on to the 96 J.T. Miller, Wingman, and Thief, as these Canucks still try to finish out the year. Not a bad card. I feel like he was really good early on. I don't remember what version. There was I don't know if it was a primetime or a team of the week. There was one really good version of JT Miller, but 94 speed, 97 acceleration. Not much else you can say here is we are at the end game. So if you're looking for the JT Miller card, this would be a sneaky good buy. Then we've got the 89 OWEN TIPPETT from the Panthers. Again, great playoffs so far. This would be an avoid, though, for me. 90 speed, 91 acceleration. There's just so many other options that you can get that are right-handed that it's going to be extremely cheap. And his defensive awareness is down to 85, which is definitely not what you want on any of the players at this stage of the game because that is what dictates pass intercepts. And if anyone remembers how much worse they were at the beginning of the year, it's because the defensive awareness stat was really low. Then we got the 89 Jonas Donskoy with passing playmaker and wingman. Same kind of situation as Owen Tippett. Just not enough here to go out and invest in. I think that there are far better options for around the price range that you can go get. So this would be a pass. Then we got the 89 Michael Backlund with Speedster and Thief. Thief kind of useless on this card. Again, even with Thief at 89, he's only got 85 faceoff. Speed can get to 94. Acceleration to 91. Same kind of situation as Donskoy. Nope, this is a pass. 82 Arturi Lehkonen. Again, this is just a recognition card. Wouldn't invest in him at all. In 5'11", 79 body checking and can't get to 90 speed. Tough here. 80 Patrick Watling. And again, just another recognition card. And then the 81 Dario Simeon with 2 to distributor and 1 to light the lamp. And that rounds out the forwards for the team of the week. For the defense, we got the 95 Quinn Hughes, 5'10" with Howitzer and Gladiator. Quinn Hughes cards are basically the left-handed version of Cale Makar. He's a little bit smaller, but it's got good body checking and his speed is essentially maxed out. Really fun card, and again, if you have Makar and Quinn Hughes, they absolutely burn. And like I said, with synergies, you can get their body checking up to almost max, and they really don't suffer what, the smaller defensemen usually suffer from. So this isn't a bad card at all. Then we got the 95 Alex Pietrangelo with Workhorse and Shutdown. Workhorse is nice on this card, 95 acceleration, and then, mid to high 90s shooting. Hand stats are, in the mid to high 90s as well. If you have Swarm, that's not bad. It increases a little bit more his deficiencies, but again, it's 6'3" and a great, acceleration. Speed's at 92, which isn't bad. Really, really nice card here in the 95 Alex Pietrangelo. Then we got the 92 Jake Muzzin. Finally, these Leafs are about to get underway. 6'3", 92 speed, and acceleration up to 94. Basically, the left-handed, just a left-handed version of Alex Pietrangelo. A little bit worse, obviously. But yeah, I would probably pass on here. There's just a lot of other options you can go with. The 90 Miro Heiskanen. I talked about Heiskanen in my top 5 cards of the year. And this is a pretty nice card, obviously. This reminds me a lot of his Master Set player that we got in the first week of the year. But at this point, there's definitely cards that you could go out and invest in. Now, if you've just started the game and you're looking to build your team, this would be a perfect card to go after because he's going to be cheap and he can get decent speed and shot early on. Then we got the 83 Thomas Harley, 6'3", but you won't be able to use him. Sean Dursey with distributor up to 89 speed, so probably not, and his shot is under 80. And that'll do it for defense. Moving on to goaltenders, we got the 90 Philip Grubauer with 2 to Spark, 1 to Swarm. Nice aggression and a decent stat all the way around. You could try him out. I don't think he'll be all that great, but, not a bad build. And the backup is Christopher Reifalk. Yeah, just nothing here. Then just quickly doing an overview of some of the prime times. The 96 Marc-Andre Fleury, he's been absolutely out of control. Thatcher Demko wraps up another decent season for the Canucks. Brian Rust scored one of the ugliest goals on Semyon Varlamov last night. Just a tough L for the Islanders. Brock Besser at 93, Dumba at 93 as well, and that Jeff Carter at 91, who has been a nice addition to the Penguins somehow. That is going to do it for today's Team of the Week. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and don't forget to subscribe for daily NHL content. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.